Now, it begins with asking the right questions. Knowing what questions to ask is critical. Mimi Kelly will talk to you later about gotchas. Gotchas are things that come up on your underwriting decline or on your underwriting approval that has some really tough prior to doc conditions. Gotchas are things that could have been avoided if you had the knowledge and knew what questions to ask up front. And gotchas also cause your staff to be disgruntled because they don't want to work any harder than is necessary. So asking the right questions and knowing how to structure tough loans needs to be at the core foundation of your business platform for 2006. You need to master it. You need to master the credit scoring model. You need to know it back and forth. You need to know how to get a score raised very quickly. Mike Pfefferman came to me a year ago. Mike Pfefferman is one of the top 100 loan officers in the United States and has been for 3 consecutive years. This year he's going to do about $180 million in production. He's worked with me for 10 years as a loan originator at First Rate Financial, and he came to me one day and he said, "Tim, I know that you know the credit scoring model really well, and I got this really tough deal." I said, "What's the story with it?" He said, "My client needs a $1 million loan. He needs a 5-year interest only. He's real finicky on rate. It's a purchase with a new real estate agent, and he only has 20% that he wants to put down." And this was a WAMU deal, tried and true. That 5-year interest only at WAMU, maybe it was a little more like a year and a half ago now. But the problem was that this client's credit score was about 667, and it needed to be above 700 for him to qualify for that loan. So we took a look at his credit report, and because I had prided myself on understanding the credit scoring model all the time that I spent with Linda Ferrari, her educating me on that model, I realized right away this score could be brought up very quickly. You see, this particular individual had $25,000 in credit card debt on one card. It was actually about $24,500 on a $25,000 credit card. He had 5 other credit cards with 0 balance, all ranging between $5,000 and $15,000 in terms of available credit limit. Now, we see this all the time, don't we? Somebody buries all their debt on one card because it's at 1.99%. I mean, why have it all dispersed across various cards with higher interest rates, right? Wrong. You see, once you eclipse certain tiers in the credit scoring model, once you go above 10% and then 30%, and after you go above 50% and 70% of the available credit, you start getting hammered on your score. And I said, "Mike, I'm pretty sure that this is a simple one. Let's just tell your client to take that 24.5 and disperse it across all 5 credit cards. We'll bring all the balances," took out our calculator, "we'll bring all of them under 30%. His score popped to over 700, got it done in about a week and a half with Linda at Credit Resource. Next thing you know, Mike's closing the loan, made 1 on the front, 1.5 on the back. Nice check. Why? Because he had the knowledge. You see, knowledge allows you to price separately from everyone else. It decommoditizes you, like Tom Ward talks about in his presentation. Understanding and mastering credit scoring, Alt-A, subprime products, fiscal literacy is vital and should be at the core of your business plan for next year. You're going to hear Doug Andrews speak tomorrow. You're going to hear Dave Savage speak this afternoon. Both of them are going to talk in detail about the importance of being a trusted advisor and understanding the financial aspects of this business at point of sale. Make sure you're taking very good notes during those presentations.